Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new Minecraft Let's Play video. And this last time we tried to build the kelp farm but it didn't work, so I ended the video short and I apologise for that. But basically I want to explain sort of why I cut it off early and sort of why like I sound like I was in a bit of a bad mood, and that's because I was in a bit of a bad mood, to be honest. Like I had like a lot of things going on like behind the scenes, and then just let's just say I wasn't feeling right in the head. That's how I'm going to say it without trying to obviously like offend people, because I know there's people out there with like mental health issues and stuff like that, and they've got it bad. Like I know, and I'm nothing compared to that. Like sometimes I just feel like, you know, you feel a bit down, and yeah, basically that happened. Like I felt a bit down, like mentally drained and stuff, so I just thought that, well, I was just getting like in a bad mood all the time, just felt angry about everything. And then that kelp farm not working sort of exaggerated that. Well, it sort of added to that. But then like a few days later, like sort of people, that's one or two people at work started getting under my skin, and like one thing led to another, and I lashed out at them, not physically, but I could have done. Like I warned them, and luckily like I've got people at work who like look out for me, very supportive of me, and they sort of made sure that I didn't do anything. So shout out to them, although none of them know about my channel. So no, if you're watching this and you know my voice, you know who you are. Shout out. So I sort of like I messaged like one or two people on like Instagram, sort of asking, like sort of telling them what's up and asking if they can sort of keep me out of trouble. I know it's a big ask, but I thought I can trust them. Like I feel like I could trust them and sort of to keep me out of trouble, and they said they would. So it's like, hell yeah. I messaged like one person saying that. Well, I messaged like 3 or 4 people, one in the group chat and one like individually. But yeah, anyway, I want to sort of discuss what I've done between this episode and the last, get all that aside, because that's all behind me now. I've sorted all that out. I'm feeling much better. So I thought, like that week away from not like recording anything, which I'll get to in a second, this week not like obviously editing anything has made it feel like so much better. Like it's one less thing I have to have on my chest. But I've actually recorded this, like when I said that, sent that tweet out, said I was going to take a little break. That was 1 week ago, a single week ago, and I feel so much better. Like Wednesday I felt better, like I felt like me again. So I thought, you know, I'll leave it a few days, sort of let myself fully recover, and well, not recover, but sort of make sure I'm back at that spot. And then yeah, and I feel right now, so it's all good. But anyway, I want to sort of update on the kelp farm, because that week, literally ages, until the other day, I just couldn't build it. For some weird reason, it just was not working. So I decided to follow the tutorial I followed, block for block, and I've now built it. It's like a slightly modified version, and I did move it slightly more across to the right, well, the left. So now it's not like on the wall, and it's the same size and everything. The only difference is that it's just 1 block across, and I've got rid of this row of blocks, because at least now I know if it breaks, this sand will be pushed down, and then I sort of keep some of the sand. Yeah, that's all I do. It's the same design, there's no blocks here, and I think these blocks are here to obviously keep it from updating. I think that's what's happening. So like this was updating that, which is then sort of updating like different blocks. I'm not sure exactly how it was working, but these blocks have done something to make it work, basically. And this farm is working, and I've had this farm running for 5 minutes, and this is what I've gotten. I've not touched this. I had like maybe 10 stacks in there beforehand from like testing and stuff, because it'd work for like 20 seconds, if that. It'd work for like 5-6 seconds, and then it'd break again. So this is how it works, and I'm hoping that it will works. It basically, what happens is, I'll quickly go up here, is one of them zero tick kelp farms, and basically it forces the kelp to grow, and then it harvests it using an observer block here, and these pistons go slow. This light is based off of observers and sand and stuff, so it makes it to sort of be able to keep up with itself. But this thing is so fast that this hopper line right here cannot keep up. So if I left this running for about 5 minutes, as you can see, there's a bit of an item backlog here for like 10 there, 40 something there, 50 something there, 5 there. If I turn it off now, as you can see, everything's back to normal, all the sand's not falling, and all them items now start to flow out. As you can see, but obviously it takes a while, because there's like a big old backlog of kelp. So it was backlogged all the way here, and it's now going into that chest. And you can see it now filled up this double chest. If you look back in the video to see how many stacks I needed, and then go back now, you'll see just how many I had. And I started off with 30 kelp, so I took that out, meaning that everything I earned from this farm is now in this system. As you can see, I've got like items back here, and it's looking good. Like, I'm really pleased like how this kelp farm turned out, because it took me forever. I built it Wednesday or Thursday morning before work, and then I've got the smelter, and I will build stuff down here. Like, I might put like a crafting table and that down here just to make it sort of that little bit easier. And once again, I do want to apologise for like the ending the last video so abruptly, but that was wrong on me. But obviously I didn't want to exaggerate my rage, if you like. Like, I didn't want to get triggered on camera. There we go. I said it. I didn't want to get triggered on camera, so I thought I'd end the video, and then get triggered. Which, there's a few bits of language in there, admittedly, but nothing got broken other than my dignity. But more than my dignity would have been broken if I kept the video rolling, because I would have been in a bad mood for the whole video. So yeah, so I think we should think about our next project, because I've got a whole lot of things. I've got a handful of items to, like, sort of sort out, and I need to get my next project sorted. And my next project is going to finally be a furnace area, like a smelting area, so I can actually smelt items like my gold, my iron, and basically I want to get that up and running, because then in my spare time I can AFK, like whilst I'm eating food or something, I can AFK, get like a double chest worth of kelp or something like that, and then in time, if I really want to, I could build a second one of these and then have an insane amount of kelp. I could have like 2 double chests going at the same time, of kelp going in at one time, which would be mental. But I'd build like sort of off and have like a separate storage system for it, but yeah, it would be crazy. But yeah, actually, one thing I do want to do is I want to get all my ender pearls together, because I do want to battle the ender dragon at some point. So I feel like this episode, what I'm going to do, rather than build the storage room, because I still haven't finished it yet, or the furnace, right, because I've built the actual building, but I've not done the interior, because I'm just so stuck on how to lay the furnaces out. But now I've made this video and I've done this farm, I am working overnight tonight and overnight tomorrow night, meaning tomorrow and Sunday I won't have that much time, and then the next time I have like time off will be Tuesday, but then I'll have to record then, so it will be a bit difficult sort of fitting it in. But luckily, if I work on it today, today is Valentine's Day, so you know, as a single guy, I'm not going out tonight, because you know, I've one, got work, and two, I've got no one special like that in my life, so you know, there's no concern of me going out. And I'm sure no one feels the same way, well, no one feels like that towards me. So, win-win. I can focus on Minecraft and build a furnace array. And I sound like such a single guy there. Oh my god. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh god. Oh, that's awful. Oh dear. But anyway, we won't worry about that. Yeah, I made way too many observers. When I got triggered. Was it around there? I can't remember exactly when. It might have been the last few weeks. I've had so much has happened in the last 2 weeks that I literally can't remember half the stuff I've done. Like, honestly. But yeah, I built crafted way too many observers. And now I've got like 57 of them. It's crazy. But at least, I'll have plenty of them. So, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. But yeah, let's grab these ender pearls because I've got like 5 over here. Let's quickly run back to the house, go to sleep. We're actually going to be dead in a second. So, just run back into the house. Run, 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 run! Ah! There we go. And let's go to sleep. And then we'll hopefully... Well, we should have like 5 ender pearls, which is... That's crazy. Like, considering I've not gone out hunting for ender pearls. Oh dear. Yeah, I've not gone out hunting for ender pearls yet. And the fact that I've got 5 already is mind-blowing. That I'm going to between now and the next episode, once I've planned the furnace array, I will go on my creative version of the world and look for the end portal. Because it means I then don't have to create like Eyes of Ender and then waste like half of them trying to find a portal. People may consider that like cheaty, like I'm cheating the game. But I'm being resourceful because I can then plan a nether portal from here to there, get the coordinates right. It just means that I can just build straight there really. And I would build a portal in the nether connecting each of the block spaces. Because it means that then obviously I can then build over there. And that just means it's just quicker. I can create a temporary storage system over there for like end things. And yeah. And an idea just literally popped in my head. So a few episodes ago I sort of said that I was building the furnace thing about there. But then I also mentioned that in time I might make a lower storage, like another storage level to this, but downwards. So I was thinking, with the nether update having snapshots, no, give it 2-3 months, it's going to be releasing. So what if I remove this section, put a staircase in here, we'll just get like rid of this row and this row, or something like that, have a staircase, and then move this section over here into the lower section, move this ocean bit over here, and then have like a auto furnace array, like a 16 or 32 furnace array down there, as well as an auto brewer. Because then I'm automating my stuff, but I probably won't build an auto brewer because I don't brew potions that often. Or I can build one, but have only the potions I brew frequently in there, like water breathing, night vision, stuff like that. But once I got a conduit all sorted out, then I won't really need a conduit, because once I get a conduit I won't really need night vision potions. Oh my goodness, because obviously the conduit allows underwater breathing, so once I get prismarine and stuff like that sorted out, it'll be all good. But yeah, this episode I won't do much because half the episode has dragged on and there's not really much I can do. I've not planned anything for this episode. Like, I wasn't actually going to record this week, but I just feel, at the minute, I'm feeling so positive because, I don't know why, I just feel positive. Like, I did get like a voucher from work for my hard work, so that makes me feel like sort of like appreciated, because I was starting to feel like I was just just another employee, if you like. But now I'm starting, now I feel like I'm appreciated. So that's sort of like, that did boost my mood a hell of a lot. Like I, I will admit that. That did help. That that was all like, the main overcoming, if you like. It means that above like all my troubles, like, I'm still like valued, if you like. So that sort of motivated me to work hard. Yesterday I was working blooming non-stop. Like, it was like boom, 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 job 1, job 2, job 3, done. At the same time serving customers, stuff like that. So I was like, let's get this done. And then like, I was still like having a conversation with people. Like, obviously once it got busy, I'd stop having a conversation, work, then when it's dealt with, carry on the conversation. And I finished at 5 last night, which was nice. I'd done a 9 to 5, which is for the first time since I started there. So I probably got the best shift, because it means I don't have to wake up too early or too late. It's like I wake up at 7 anyway, but it means that after I'm awake, I can just go straight. I can sort of do my own thing, but I didn't have to take my brother to school either, so that made it so much easier. I mean, I could just wake up like 7:30, or get out of bed at 7:30, and then yeah, just have breakfast, get food, get ready and go. And I like 20 to 9, and I'll be at work for like 1:45, which is nice. It is nice to sort of get that break. But yeah, so Wednesday was nice. I was getting the gift card from work, so, and it's like I can spend it in Curry's, which is like a tech store, and I want to buy a new laptop, and it's only a £10 voucher, but I'm going to save it for when I decide to buy a laptop, because then that's £10 put towards that. So meaning if it's like a £300 laptop, I've only technically got to spend £290. But what I'm going to do when I buy it, I'm going to take the main man, DP14, with me. I'll drive us, I'll get us food and everything. It'll be self-catered by me. It'll be catered by me, you know. I'll pay for the food and everything. I'll drive. And I'll bring him in the Smurfmobile, to buy myself a laptop, because obviously he knows all about that sort of stuff. But yeah, obviously if I ever get the space in my room, then I would buy a PC. So depending on like circumstances between now and a few months, like, you never know, a lot can happen in a few months. That I could move house, like stuff like that could happen. So, you know, I could have a bigger room, and then I'll be able to have like a PC and a desk in the corner of my room. And I would actually consider that. I could have like my phone and everything on one side, my phone charger and that, and then my consoles on another. I'd probably have my consoles in one plug, PC in another, then I put like a lamp and like phone charger, laptop charger and that in another one. But if I had a PC, I wouldn't need a laptop. Therefore, I'd open up a plug. So yeah. But you know, things you can never. I never like. I don't think about the future or anything like that. Well, I do, but at the same time, I don't. Like, this turned into a philosophy class. Okay, it's turned into just a random jabber with C-Dawg episode. This has like just walking around, not really doing much, just sort of chatting about life, which I think is good for once in a while. Sort of get like stuff off your chest, or put it out there if you like. Like, you don't know who's watching this. There could be some weird, creepy guy watching this, and I'm just opening up to him. Now he knows my social security number, he knows my national insurance number, he knows where I live, he knows everything, and he's going to knock on my door in the next 5 minutes. But, you know, I don't know him, so, you know, it's fine. It's fine. As long as he doesn't do the knocking on door part, because then that would be bad. But, yeah, I can't remember what I was saying. Oh dear, I can't remember. I was talking about Dilsey, who possibly getting a laptop, stuff like that. I can't remember. I've completely lost my train of thought. I'm talking about creepy people knocking on my door. Oh dear. Oh yeah, I can't remember what I was talking about. This is recap. So we spoke about a laptop and everything. I was talking about like a few months. Obviously, I tend to live in like. I do think about the future. That's what I was talking about yeah, think about the future. Obviously, like, that's important to think about the future. But at the same time, thinking about the future too much can sort of hold you back where you are now. But obviously, to get to there, to sort of move on to the future, you've got to move on from the present, and obviously move on from the past. So obviously, if you're worrying about mistakes that you've done in the past, you're holding yourself in the past. Like, you can't move on to the future if you keep looking at the past. So my advice, my life advice, would, from a very angry person here, would be, angry as in bad temper, would be, if you do something you think you'll regret, don't do it. Because I've done things, do I regret them? No, but I've learned from them, and that's made me the person I am today, which may not be the best person, but it's a better person than I was 4 years ago. And on that note, I'm going to end this video here. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, leave a big thumbs up, and I'll see you all in the next video. See ya!